Good afternoon. Welcome in. How you doing?
There you go. How about it?
We will share some links here real quick. Maybe.
What the hell?
Boom. That was some thunder.
Okay.
We'll see if I lose power or not. Okay. Do you want to join in?
No.
I was going to say I can get you the other set of headset. Do the double thing. Well, you can join on there anyway. Howdy, howdy. Hi, Jay. Jay says, finally not busy. Glad to put my feet up for a few minutes. Well, glad you're with us, bud, as always. Hi, Jamie.
Alright, bud.
Long time no see, Jamie.
She is, however, going to put her ear. It's gonna help.
Yay, Jamie got her job. Woo. Oh, crap.
What?
Well, apparently I did not copy like I thought I did. So I only shared the X link. So I gotta go back, copy that. We're proud of you, Jamie. Hi, Patsy. Hi, Andrea. Welcome in. Good to see you. You will notice we are in a different area today because the shed is like today. The shed is the devil's butthole, and we are not going into the devil's butthole today. It's bad enough I have to go into the bathroom to put the devil's butthole there.
Everywhere we go is the devil's butthole.
You're a devil's butthole, kid.
Except for here.
Hi, Cassie. Don't mind me. I'm an idiot some days. Where am I
Hey,
at
Daddy.
here? Okay, I'm in the right one.
Can you hook up the other headset to your iPhone and put it to the TV so I can listen to the TV?
Sure. Give me 1 second.
Hmm?
It's storming right now, actually. Give me 1 second and I'll pull up the weather map for you.
And I have anxiety with it, so. It's just your sister.
Yeah. So, how's everybody doing? Hopefully, you're all being safe and taking care of, taking care of yourselves. Not letting the heat get the better of you.
Is it all hooked up?
Yes. My mom was right. I guess so. We both had said it was going to rain today, I believe. We're going from desert heat this afternoon to floating submarine cars again tonight, they're saying. They're calling for flash flooding again. But let me turn this down so y'all can see. Where the hell's Fred? I thought he was joining me. This is what's hitting us right now. We are the blue dot. I'm blue, ba-ba-doo, ba-da-doo, ba-doo-be-doo-doo.
Yeah, no. Hey.
That's enough, Cinder. Cinder's trying to beat up on Pika. So, it looks like it's fast moving, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. What the heck did I miss from Jay?
Hey. No. Hey.
Cinder, you're gonna make me beat your ass while I'm on the camera. Ouch. Okay, Patsy.
You're a little asshole.
Yes, he is. That's why we kind of love him for a little bit. Cinder's being a butthead. Why can I not see what Jay's saying? Yes, he is. That's why we kind of. Okay. I can see him in the regular chat, but he's not showing up in the studio chat for some reason. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, glad to hear that they're getting you on your way there with the VA, Jay. That's good. And no, I'm not complaining, bud. I don't mind the storms. I really like them. I do love storms. I just don't like the flooding that we've been getting a lot lately. Hello, Snow Lion. Welcome in. Good to see you. Grumble hates Jay. I don't. I would hope not, but I mean, who knows? Everybody seems to hate our show, except you guys. You guys come back and make it fun. So I appreciate you. What the hell was that? Go see what that was, because it didn't sound good. Sounds like Pika knocked something over. So what's going on, everybody? Been a very eventful couple of days politically. I think I'm going to stay away from that conversation today because, yeah, I just am not a happy person with some things. Rumble doesn't like me because I rejected their advances. Jay said, put down the butt plug and walk away and back away slowly. Both the dogs are asleep. Cool. Give you a little bit of peace and quiet there for a little bit, Cassie. They'll be up soon, though, I'm sure.
You sent some wash? It was that Batmobile-looking car in the aluminum foil.
Really?
There's nothing in there to touch it.
Huh. That's interesting.
That's a little freaky. Stay away from that. Yeah. Hi, bug. Hi, bugs.
Oh my.
Stay there.
Let's look up some funny stuff, shall we? Hey, Cal. Welcome in. All right. You'll get it, bud. You got this. It's easy. Cassie says, got a call from my job making sure I'm coming back this year. Did you mess with them and say no, you got a better job, Cassie? That would have been hilarious. I would have loved to have seen the look on their face. All right, we are going to look up funny stories. This is kind of disturbing. So, according to the New York Post, this is from today, July 8th. It was posted at 11:47 a.m. It says, are you ready for this? Serial killer inspired baby names are trending. Let that sink in for a minute. People are naming their kids after serial killers. That'll never backfire on anybody, will it? It says here, expecting parents are taking a stab at it. Boo. Quite literally. Villains, crooks, and knife-wielding nuts, although they're bad guys of society, their first names are becoming bloody good options for moms and dads to be, per a nightmarish new report. Baby names inspired by true crime icons such as accused con artist Anna Delvey and mass murderer Ted Bundy are on the rise, according to Baby Center UK and its top 100 baby names of 2025. Hmm. Society is wrecked, y'all. I mean, seriously. Oh my. Nope, I gotta plug my phone up. Hold on, where's my charger? That's not my charger. That's my charger. Jamie says, yeah, I'm gonna call my kid Jeffrey Dahmer. Woo! Teen goes viral after bringing 200 tortillas on flight from Texas. Just went on through. A teenager recently went viral after she showed an unusual dedication to a popular Texas grocery chain and its tortillas. Nashville resident Anna Jones recently boarded a flight from Austin to Tennessee with an unconventional cargo. She had over 200 flour tortillas from Heb, which is a grocery store in Texas, with her. Jones recorded other people boarding the plane, then confessed her secret to the internet in a video on June 14th. All these people have no idea I have 200 Heb tortillas in my backpack, Jones wrote on TikTok. Oh my. Cassie's got an eye appointment tomorrow morning. Hopefully it goes well for you. Hi, Cora. Okie dokie. Be safe. Don't overdo it, please. Oof. Yeah, I don't know you're going to like this one. This one says, plastics in your privates. Did you hear that? We're talking plastic in your privates. Cassie asked, how did she manage to get through TSA? As long as they are not open, Cassie, you can take them through security, as far as I know, as far as I remember. With drinks, as long as it is a sealed container, it can go through security, I believe. You know, as long as you can prove it's a new one. Hi to our people over on Rumble. It shows that we have 3 people on Rumble. So thanks for being there and hanging out. Appreciate you. Thought those things were made of latex. Great. That's awesome. Must be some new admin feature. Oh, now Jay shows up. I can see him on there now. Thanks, Rumble Studios. Jay's getting hate mail? Oh, no, it's a thing that it pops up and we have to approve certain messages. Okay, so plastic in your privates. New microplastics discovery sparking fertility concerns. From all of the plastic bottles and plastic wrap and all the stuff that, all the plastic containers um, popping up that we use every day in our society, we are getting a lot of what they call microplastics, which are just these little tiny plastic particles that come out of the plastic into our foods. And so they are being found in all different kinds of organs and in your bloodstream and stuff like that. So it says it's time to talk about the birds, the bees, and the PTFEs. They're already in our lungs, livers, kidneys, blood, and even our brains. New research out Tuesday in the journal Human Reproduction reveals that microplastics are coming for our baby makers too. Oh my. It's a disturbing discovery. Scientists have detected these tiny particles lurking in semen and ovaries, sparking concern about their impact on fertility and reproductive health. Researchers analyzed the follicular and seminal fluid of 29 women and 22 men and found microplastics in 55% of male samples and 69% of female circles. Do you think they knew about it ahead of time? You know what I mean? Here, I'll show you what he's talking about, Jamie. That's what pops up when even phrases, there's certain phrases that pop up and it's crazy. So there were phrases yesterday that made absolutely zero sense because it was just an actual phrase, and they were putting it into the I had to approve it list. So it was just stupid. And that's a good question, Cal. I'm not sure. I played a video earlier today for Caitlin. It was a Bigfoot video, a short, and he's on the stage asking this like really heavy set woman, piercings, all the rainbow colored hair, tattoos, and he says to her, "What are your standards for dating?" And she's like, got to be 6'5" and has to have a six-figure salary and this, that, and the other. And he goes, "It sounds like a Lamborghini. Has to drive a Lamborghini." He says, "It sounds like a tow truck is what's needed for your weight and your expectations." And then he goes on. Oh, what was the other thing he said, Katie? What was the other thing Bigfoot said in that meme?
What one?
The one where he told the lady about the tow truck
and the Cowboys.
Oh yeah, he said, "I'm talking to Dallas Cowboys fans to see what brought them here."
And the guy's like, "My boyfriend bought me these tickets, and I want to see Dak."
And the guy says, "My boyfriend bought me tickets, and I wanted to come see Dak throw interceptions in real life." And then the third one was the best one, but I can't remember what it said.
I don't remember.
I think I posted it. Yeah, only admins can see that, Patsy. So we have it turned on just because when trolls come in, they'll say stuff to try and get us in trouble. That's the only reason I turned it on. I don't see the C word, Jamie. Did somebody already get rid of it for you? All right, let's see what else we got here. Hey, what other fun stories we can find, shall we? Okay. Put a flag on her? Did I miss something? Let me go look here real quick. Yeah, I don't see anything. Is YouTube being mean to our users again? There are some words and some sentences that they won't even ask us over, Jay. It'll just automatically not let them put it up. That has nothing to do with us. All right, let's see. Teen claims she wasn't paid for babysitting duties because she wore inappropriate lace tank top. Okay. Why would you, if you thought that the top was inappropriate, why would you even let her watch your kids? That makes no sense. Okay. You ready for this one? This is if you have a hard time sleeping, this might be the reason why. Ready? It says, "Sweet dreams?" Question mark. Not if you eat this popular snack before bed, study says. Looking for a Gouda night of a sleep? Really? You might want to steer clear of this little nibble before bed. A new study in the journal Frontiers in Psychology suggests dairy might be the greatest villain to sweet dreams. Researchers polled 1,000 students at MacEwan University in Canada on their sleep quality and eating habits and found that an unbelievable link between nightmares and lactose intolerance. Okay, so that's the fact that their lactose intolerance changes the entire thing. Oh yeah, no problem, Jay. We're good. I get it. Thumbs up. So now it's not actually the snack that's the problem. The way they were making this sound was that it was everybody was having this problem with the snack, and it's actually the fact that if there are people that are lactose intolerant, which makes sense because if you're lactose intolerant and you have milk or dairy or ice cream, anything like that, it's going to mess with your digestive system. So of course it's going to mess with your sleep. That's just This is a stupid article, in my opinion. Go ahead, Jamie. I got the phone up. Hi, Michael. How you doing? Now see, I'll hit show it. Blink. Did it show it? Blink. Another mother already got it. But it's not showing it to me. Jimmy says, "Woo, glad I can help." Oh my, we're playing with the new features of YouTube, Michael. So please bear with us. We're just having a little bit of fun with it. Let's see what Jay sees. Shall we? God, there's some ugly ass on the TV. Yep, Jay sees the same thing I sees. I am doing much better than I was. I will be honest with you there. Um, Last night was not a very friendly night with me. So I'm in a much better place, and I appreciate y'all for dealing with me. Oh God, this is great. Are you ready for this one? I gotta show you the thing here. Passenger flagged by TSA for swamp crotch. Sets off alarm. And it's happening to others too. Ah, oh God. Could you imagine that? You're trying to get through the TSA thing and they're going over your private areas there, and all of a sudden your sweaty bits there just set off the thing. Oh God, that's great. Patsy said, "Got a phone call to go for an interview. I'll be listening while getting ready." Sweet. I hope you get it, Patsy. We're fingers crossed. Michael said, "I was looking through my emails the other day, and like I see there's like a tracker option now for every single Android phone. Hey, probably something to do with Plantier." They've already had the tracker in them, Michael. Yes, no, Ian, that's fine. I'll look some stuff up for that. As far as I know, the only terms that were actually changed were the way that they were going to pay people. But I'll look it up. Let's see. Jay says, "I'm so happy AI can help me with my admin work with my friends." Right? We never asked for it, do we, Jay? Michael says, "But now we can locate our lost phones very easily." Snow Lion says, "I've heard of swamp ass, but not swamp crotch." Well, yeah, swamp crotch. Ooh. Imagine having to be the TSA person that has to strip search the person who sets off the swamp crotch meter. Ooh, that makes me shudder just thinking about it. Michael says, "But I mean, that's just we're kind of what it is they're doing. Is they're normalizing such authority? They had the power, but they couldn't legally use it." They've been stealing our information out of our phones forever now and selling it and all that crazy stuff. I got Snowline. Snowline's vomiting over there, thinking about having to take and inspect crotch rot. Yeah, like I said, sometimes it's just the stupidest stuff pops up there for approval. Jay, it's crazy. Bum bum bum. All right, let's go see what other fun stories we can find. Interesting. One more funny story here, and then I'll go look up the stuff that you're asking about, Snowlion. It says, "Forget hot girl summer. Gen Z women are flocking to convents with nuns. Vow of silence. Summer is in." By Hampton's shared houses this summer, it's all about the convents. Gen Z women are opting for a peaceful summer with nuns this year. Summer is usually a time when singles look to book shared houses by the beach, bar hop until wee hours of the morning, or drink fun cocktails on sunny rooftops. That's not the case for Gen Z. Young women are not only giving up swiping on dating apps, they're now looking to protect their peace even further by taking a vow of silence and booking stays at Catholic convents and monasteries for the summer. In case you're unfamiliar, a vow of silence is the act of being verbally silent, only communicating through writing or sign language. Considering a quarter of a million Americans experience burnout by 30, spending a summer getting in touch with one's spiritual side sounds like the ideal peaceful escape. This quiet trend has become so popular that guests are being put on a wait list for these holy stays, as pointed out in one woman's viral TikTok video. "I booked a vow of silence at a Catholic monastery late last year, and the booking process is really straightforward. You just email the nuns, they give you some dates. Overall, they're really flexible," she said in her post that has garnered over 700,000 views. Explaining she had a great experience her first time around, when the content creator went to book her stay this summer, she was shocked to learn that the monastery was fully booked for the next 3 months. "Maybe we can start a Resi app for vows of silence," she ended the video saying. You know, I'm going to be the person that says it because we all think it. I'm okay with this. Yeah, I'm okay with women, first off, learning how to not talk, learning how to listen, and how to, when they go to think before they have to actually say something, because they actually have to write it out or they have to sign it out. So that they're going to go over it a couple of times in their head before it comes out, right? And we all need to do that. I'm not just saying women. Men need to start doing that too, right? but also the spiritual aspect of it. I am okay with them being in a place where they are learning that by embracing our religion and embracing our God, it leads to peace. We're not always going to understand everything. Cal says, same, get away from the modern world, reject modernity, embrace faith. I think the bigger part of it is getting them away from the feminist lies. Feminism wasn't a bad thing when it first started, right? But as with all movements, it was hijacked and taken over by people who wanted to. No, I get it, Jamie, and it does sound weird. So, but I think it could be a good thing for the women, um, and for future partners. I agree with. First off, we should be waiting until we are married or we're with the person that we're going to spend the rest of our life with to have sexual relations. It's just, um, back in the day, people when they first got together, they were more than likely virgins for their first time wedding night or whatever. So they didn't have any preconceived notions. They didn't have this, oh, well, my ex was better than you. You know what I mean? And that's a lot of what really messes up relationships these days. Between the feminist thinking of girl boss, who I don't need a man, to, you know, all of the baggage that comes with past sexual experiences, it really poisons the well, I guess is the best way for me to I can put it. That's just my way of thinking. I guess I'm weird. All right, let me look up YouTube terms of service change, not charge. Okay. Okay, so here's what I'm getting for the update on July 25th or July 15th. It says YouTube is implementing changes to its monetization policies within the YouTube Partner Program, focusing on identifying and restricting mass-produced and repetitious content as not inauthentic. These changes effective July 15, 2025, aim to prioritize original and authentic content The updates reflect a shift toward stricter guidelines regarding reuse content and AI-generated content, particularly for monetization. Here's a breakdown of the key changes. Focus on originality. YouTube will be more stringent in identifying and flagging content that is considered mass-produced or repetitious. Inauthentic content. The update clarifies what YouTube considers inauthentic content, likely impacting channels that primarily feature reused or heavily edited content. Impact on monetization. Channels that predominantly upload mass-produced or repetitious content may face restrictions on their ability to monetize their videos. Jamie says, I'm learning more about my own faith, getting back into the Bible study. That's always a good thing. Yeah, I'm all for that. Jay says, haha, Jamie is AI then. Well, speaking of AI, Jay, here we go. AI-generated content. YouTube may introduce stricter guidelines for AI-generated content, especially regarding monetization, potentially demonetizing videos that mislead viewers or misuse someone's identity. Stricter scrutiny of reused content. YouTube is likely to scrutinize reused content more heavily, which may affect channels that primarily create compilation videos or heavily rely on other creators' content. That's going to possibly hurt a lot of these people in the political sphere who like to play videos and react to them. So we'll see how that works. Potential consequences. While YouTube hasn't specified penalties for violating these new rules, creators should be aware that their content may be demonetized or face other restrictions. These changes are part of YouTube's ongoing efforts to maintain a high-quality platform and ensure that creators are rewarded for producing original and engaged content. And then they've got a video down here that, from one of their people that tells you how it works. So, there you go, Snow Lion. Is that what you were looking into? Or did you see something different? Gotcha. Y'all want to see what it's like outside? Well, the storms must be over. And of course, there's a drop on the camera, but there's Oreo and it looks like Chester at the back door. Snow says, YouTube is a high quality platform, my ass. It does have us on it, Snow Lion, so what can I say? The storm's over. Yay. Dave's here. Good afternoon, Mr. Dave. Jay says they say repetitive, so you must cuss a lot. Woo! Snow Lion says, I wonder how this will affect drama and clip channels. Yeah, that's my question. Like, you know how, well, I hate to use him as an example, but I'm going to. Remember how Ben used to put up on his channel and he would just play, Joe Rogan and just let it go through? This would have hit him hard, right? So I think that's what they're talking about. I am curious to see, like, with the jar openers, how they play clips. I'm interested to see how it affects them, because it might affect, if it affects them like that, it's going to affect um, the black conservative experience. It's going to affect Benny Johnson. It's going to affect all of these political people, including left wingers, right? So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it works out. We shall see. Jamie wants rain. Yeah, rain is a good thing. I mean, we have to remember that as much as we all would love to have sunshine all day and nice weather, I mean, my second one, my perfect weather would be like mid 70s to high 70s with sunshine, and I would love those days, right? But we need rain to make the beautiful things mature and grow and blossom. Jay said they don't want the word to get spread. And that's a possibility, yeah. We're just gonna have to find. Well, I do it this way anyway because I don't play. I play video clips on my phone in here sometimes, but I try not to. I try to just talk about it. I don't like ripping off other people's content. So, I guess I should start putting links in the bio. Speaking of jar openers, there's Tyler. Tyler says, "Sup, not worried at all about it. We have fair use added commentary and analysis." Yeah, I'm hoping that's what they say. But I wonder how long it's going to take before um, they until they get it figured out and don't hit you guys for it. That's my question. Because every time they roll out a new feature like that or a new bylaw or something like that, they usually get it all messed up, and it takes some time for them to get it working correctly. So I think they're talking more about these groups that just use AI to talk about whatever, and it's just clickbait. They get you on there and they want you to just sit there and get paid, and they get paid for it. Go up, Nana, bring stuff in. The storms are over. You can take off the headphones.
I still want to watch TV while you're doing your show.
David Payment been crying about other people using his videos to make fun of him. He started claiming everything like Joe Rogan does. That sucks. Most people in my group appeal and win. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, Pac-Man. Oh, he's an idiot. That man could give you content for the rest of your life just with all the stupid shit he says. Wow. Snow Lion has a heat wave going on up there. 84 degrees in Canada. They're not used to that, I know that. David Pac-Man. I'm sure he gets packed by man. Sorry. I shouldn't say shit like that. Do 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 do. I would love to see some. I would love to see someone take up a case on them censoring like legal paperwork. You know how I got pops because I was talking about a certain experimental um, injection, and I mean I was literally reading off of a paper. I had the paper on the screen, and they hit me with a strike over that. I think that's bullshit. They shouldn't be allowed to do that. And I would love to. I don't have the money to do it, but I wish somebody would take up a case and go after him for that because I know that we would win. Snow says we actually get 35 plus Celsius in the summer, but it's dry heat, thankfully. Well, that's good. That's what they say about Phoenix, but you know, Phoenix is up around 115, 116 degrees. I'm like, I'm good. Jamie said, Jamie remembers that. Yeah. Yeah, that one had me pretty heated. You know, Jimmy Dore talked about the exact same paper and didn't get anything for it. So it goes to show you that it depends on who you are and how many followers you have as to how they react to you. Snow says, I think they were more worried about exposing the BS about the cough. Yeah, they were part of that what is it, sensorial industrial complex or whatever they were calling it. Like Twitter and X and, well, Twitter and Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all of them were doing it. Yeah, I don't agree with it. If we have, in the United States at least, we have the right to say what we want. Um, because of the First Amendment. But they say because YouTube is a private thing. So I think YouTube and Facebook and all of them should be considered public utilities. Snow says Phoenix is way too bloody hot. Miss me with that shit. Yeah, I agree. Jamie said, yeah, my sister yelled at me for showing Jimmy Dore video and saying my dad was hit with that. No. Some people just refuse to see the truth about things. Snow Lion says sensorial industrial complex. Yep.
You're gonna have to
Why?
about that tree. It's worse. We just got 2 more branches broke off. It snapped.
Okay.
Tree. They're just sitting there. We get another bad storm coming through. It's going to break. It's going to drop.
It's fine. Relax. Okay. I'll take it. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So apparently the storm took some stuff off of the dead oak tree out front. So Mom was telling Katie to get a hold of the landlord about it. Hawaii is perfect. Never been to Hawaii. Yeah, I agree, Cal. Yep. I've been saying that for a while. They need to revamp Section 230, in my opinion. So, oh my. Hey, be safe, Tyler. Thanks for stopping by, bud. Don't overdo it in the heat, moving all your stuff around. All right, Jamie, have a good afternoon. We'll talk to you later. Cal says we need to reinvade Hawaii and reestablish American control. Oh, that'd be interesting. Yeah, stay safe. I might do a Bible study later. I'm not sure yet. I have to see what's going on and see how I feel. So I'll let you know. Is there a certain part of the Bible that you would like to start going over with us? Um, a certain book or whatever. Let me know on that as well. But yeah. I hate to do this, y'all. I'm still not feeling the greatest. I think I'm going to go and try and find something to snack on, see if I can keep something down, and I'm just going to rest a little bit. I'll let you know here in a little bit if we're going to do a Bible study. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't. For those who came in late, I ended up getting very ill at like 3 o'clock this morning. So, yeah, still not feeling 100%, but I still wanted to get on here and hang out with you for a little bit. Yeah, let us know how you do on the test, Cal. If you send it to me, I'll post it on the Discord for you. So, but yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. I hope you had a great time. If you did, if you don't mind, hit the like button. Um, helps out with everything. Plain Melba toast helps. Yeah, I was thinking about something like that. I have some crackers here. So, but yeah, please stay safe. Be good to yourselves and each other. And I will talk to you later. Have a great day, everyone. Okay, you text Jay first. I do my best to take care of myself. I do. But all right, love y'all. Take care.